The survivors who did come forward did so in just the last few weeks. He says he suffered in shame for decades. And tonight, he is stepping out of the shadows and speaking exclusively to Contact 7 Investigates' David Clue.
Are we too late for victims like you?
No, it's never too late. It's never too late. I think I'm fortunate and blessed to be able to come forward like I have been and bring it to light.
After seeing our story last month on the soon-to-be-released report on abusive priests in Colorado, 58-year-old Troy Gallegos decided it was time to talk about his own trauma at the hands of a Catholic priest at this Denver church.
It started when I was 9, all the way to the age of 14 when I walked out.
The Attorney General spoke of a culture of reluctance among the victims of priest abuse. Troy's reluctance to say anything was amplified by his mother's prominent role in the church, the shame, embarrassment, and disbelief.
Who was going to believe a 9-year-old, 10-year-old go and say, well, this is what happened with me? Nobody would.
And down the hole he went for the next 45 years.
I just didn't believe in myself no more. I thought I was going to fail, not acknowledged, not accepted. Everything that is not of life, I embedded inside myself, and it took root in my life.
Including drug addiction?
Yes, at a very, very young age, because it masked me, it comforted me.
Troy is now finding light in that darkness, someone who just might listen in the Attorney General. Finding answers no longer a priority, he says. Finding validation is.
I might not have ever asked Monsignor why he did this to me. All I got to know is that I said it, I put light on it, and I'm able to talk about it and find healing in it.
Troy tells me he has regained his faith, not in the church, but in God. Two things he says are completely separate. But he says he still needs to recover so much more that was lost.
Maybe now I can have a family. Maybe I could be able to love again. You know, I don't even know what it's like to love, but I'm learning how.
Once again, Troy has shared his story with the Attorney General's office, and once he receives his instructions from the state, will apply for compensation from the Catholic Church. But he tells me the single greatest reward would be to see his story convince others to tell theirs. I'm David Clue, Denver 7.